Mysterio and I believe it was Randy Orton going to be the first matchup in this show. Wow. I mean, that arena is massive. Rey Mysterio getting his pyro back. It's kind of cool seeing that. It's huge. This crown thing that they have, the logo of the show is basically the entranceway of the show itself. Man, they really put a lot of effort into this. There's been more pyro in the first fucking 10 minutes than there was basically in half of WrestleMania, which is like a 12-hour show. So yes, it is an updated bracket here for the World Cup for the first match, the first quarterfinals match, excuse me. Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton. Really? This is one of the reasons why you came back to WWE? That's a load of shit, and you know it. At least Rey Mysterio is looking extremely healthy, so I'm very happy about that. It's kind of weird seeing Hulk Hogan back, though. That was odd. I was not expecting that at all. I like how they cut Rey Mysterio's little interview in half. This is not one of the main reasons he came back. The main reason he came back is because money. I mean, as soon as he signed that contract back, he did the copyright for the greatest luchador of all time, the Rey Mysterio mask OAT. So here is a third gen. Here is Randy Orton. A two-time Royal Rumble match winner. And a Grand Slam champion. Alright, here's Randy Orton. So are they going to be doing those kinds of intros for the first part of this show? Or are they going to do that throughout the entire thing? Jesus. You can barely see Randy Orton with all the lights and everything going on. So each of these people in this show had qualifying matches to be involved. Randy Orton beat the Big Show, and Rey Mysterio, shit, who did he beat? I can't remember who he beat to qualify, but he beat somebody to qualify for this. It's very intriguing that they're doing this show. Jesus, really? Okay, there's the pyro for Randy Orton. How much freaking fireworks did they give Randy Orton? Because that was totally unnecessary. How much fireworks did they put in this goddamn show? This is technically a house show. Just keep that in mind. It's like a freaking huge-ass house show. Why does Randy Orton have a cool background for his little promo thing? I've always been the best in the world. Tonight, I'm going to prove it. So they have the seats incredibly unique for the royal family, who are basically in the front row, and they are on the hard camera side, so they're not seen as much. Rey Mysterio's gear is very strange. It's like the inverted colors, except he has a partial singlet on as well. So it's very weird looking. It kind of looks like Jerry the King Lawler's gear. Rey Mysterio doesn't need that thing. I don't know why he's wearing it. And there is the bell between Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio. So Randy Orton actually was eliminated by Rey Mysterio in the only Rey Mysterio Royal Rumble victory. And they actually had a triple threat match with Kurt Angle, who's also involved in this tournament at WrestleMania 22 for the World Heavyweight Champion, which was won by Rey Mysterio because that was the year that Eddie Guerrero died. Eddie Guerrero died between 21 and 22. Face first into the ground now. Randy Orton picking up Mysterio quickly. A kick right to the leg. Again, Rey Mysterio trying to fight against the Viper. Knee right to the midsection by Randy Orton. Going to take Mysterio off the ropes. Sides under the legs. A kick right to the hip again. And Randy Orton really getting those shots into the ropes. Here comes Mysterio. Up and over. Landing on his feet on the outside. Shoulder to the midsection. Float. Jumping kick right to the side of the head. Mysterio now. Gonna go up top. Springboard. What? Oh my god. What a drop kick by Orton. Rey Mysterio took a nasty back bump. Jesus. This was not good. That was not a good sign. Randy Orton with a smirk on his face. He knows he's in control. Here's a pin too, and Mysterio got the shoulder up. My god, though. What a... Let's watch this drop kick again. Rey Mysterio springboard off. Beautifully done. And eats it. Boom! Right to the chest. And Mysterio just did not land nicely. Orton gonna hang up Mysterio up to dry on the ropes. Floating Mysterio back in. The midsection of Mysterio has been compromised. That will probably take some time, and that will probably take some energy to recuperate from that. You do not want to have these matches go on for too long, especially in the quarterfinals. You want to be as healthy as possible for the main, and if you get injured, it's going to severely hurt your chances on advancing and even moving on to the next. It's a one-night tournament, people. Now, Mysterio maybe going to be put up to the second rope. Hit right to the back of Mysterio by Orton. Now, Randy Orton going to try to take off the mask. He's done this weird sadistic shit before. The psychological thing that Randy Orton's doing, I kind of dig it. Now with the elbows right to the side of the head of Orton. It's kind of like Orton putting his finger in the open earlobe of Jeff Hardy. That kind of stuff. Which is really cool. Because that stuff makes people cringe like a motherfucker. Mysterio is in a lot of trouble. He's been in trouble since basically the beginning of the match. But he's going to be at a severe disadvantage over the course of the show. Because he is the smallest guy in the show itself. Multiple shots, a big headbutt right to the top of the head of Rey Mysterio. I'm sorry, of Randy Orton by Rey Mysterio. And there is a seated senton by Mysterio. Mysterio gonna go flying. Flying crossbody. Here's the pin. Nope. Randy Orton with a very quick kick out. Mysterio back up to his feet. Maybe having some time to recuperate from the onslaught that Orton gave him. Off the ropes, a kick right to the shoulder of the Viper. Springboard off. Wheelbarrow. Bulldog to Orton. Mysterio into a pin. 1, 2. Randy Orton got the shoulder up at 2. Very close. And this is something that Randy Orton cannot afford. Either one of these guys cannot afford for this match to go as long as it has. We've been on for about 9 minutes of this show. Or of this video particularly. Since I'm going to split these up and upload them later. Kick right to the leg again of Orton. Mysterio is starting to fight back. He got caught. There's an enziguri. Orton on wobbly legs. Into the ropes. Here's Mysterio. Off the rope. 619. Orton caught him. Bad. Turns around. Oh no. Oh no. With the Orton. Oh, there it is. What a DDT. Rope hung. Out to dry. DDT. That was something that Rey Mysterio cannot afford because he is smaller, and that is going to hurt a lot. He is very remorseless. Oh, here we go. Orton setting up for the RKO. Rey Mysterio turned around, RKO, Mysterio trying to counter. Look at this, roll through. Very unique, 1, 2, and 3, and Rey Mysterio, what? Rey Mysterio got it? Whoa. Rey Mysterio just rolled up Orton for the win.